Hi, I'm Tim and thanks for watching this video. The CSA, or the Connectivity Standards Alliance as they're more commonly known, have just released on the 18th of November Zigbee 4.0 and also suZi, which is a new protocol. What does this mean for you? Well, if you're thinking of changing your Zigbee network devices over to Matter and Thread, for example, or you're just starting out and wanting to buy Zigbee 3.0 devices, then you might want to wait until January 2026 when devices certified for Zigbee 4.0 and suZi are going to start being released. But what does all this mean? Well, let's take a closer look and hopefully summarize this so you can easily understand it. So here we are, and what I've done is summarize the information that hopefully will make sense to you. So the CSA, the Connectivity Standards Alliance, that are responsible for the release of both Zigbee 3.0 and also Matter, have on the 18th of November 2025 just released the new Zigbee 4.0 standard, and also in addition a new standard called suZi. So what does it mean? Well, Zigbee 4.0 introduces support for the 800 MHz, that's in Europe, and the 900 MHz in North America, which are sub-gigahertz bands and which will provide increased signal strength, improved signal range, which should result in better coverage of your Zigbee mesh network devices. Zigbee 4.0 is also backwards compatible with Zigbee 3.0 devices. Zigbee 4.0 provides more reliable data polling to your Zigbee network devices, which, for example, battery devices should help prolong the battery life of those. suZi, from the same Connectivity Standards Alliance, is a brand new standards-based wireless technology that extends the reach and reliability of IoT connectivity through long-range sub-gigahertz mesh networking, and which is built on the proven Zigbee architecture. suZi combines long-range performance, low power consumption, and also multi-vendor interoperability. suZi certification is planned to open in the first half of 2026, which should then allow manufacturers to begin certifying their products to bring benefits of long-range, low-power mesh networking to Zigbee 4.0 and suZi certified devices. Both Zigbee 4.0 and suZi enhance security, simplified onboarding, and also extended signal range. For the simplified onboarding, it is set to allow the pairing of devices via Bluetooth Low Energy support and a smartphone, which once adopted can then be pushed into your Zigbee 4.0 mesh network, thus allowing it to show up in such things as Home Assistant, for example. So that's a summary of the information, so hopefully you'll find that useful. So what we'll do now is to take a look at the CSA website. Again, I'll put links to all this information in the video description so you can take a look more in depth yourself if you want to do so. So it's saying Zigbee is the only complete IoT solution from mesh networking to the universal language that allows smart objects to work together. So it's saying that it's a market-proven and secure low-power mesh solution. It's globally adopted, as we all know. So here it's given in an example of a set-top box, smart appliances and so on, all in the Zigbee network. So interoperable means it's a large ecosystem of products to choose and that work seamlessly together, fully backwards compatible with over 1 billion deployed Zigbee devices worldwide. So of course it's reliable and low powered. If you're already using Zigbee devices, you will know that. So here it's mentioning about the release of Zigbee 4.0 and suZi, and there's also a press release link if you want to click on that. Again, it'll be in the video description. So it's going to be working on 2.4 and sub-gigahertz PHY support. So it'll work in the 2.4 gigahertz band, and also it's set to work with suZi in the sub-gigahertz band, thus providing better range and signal range through brick walls, for example. So we'll just move on to the next tab. Here, this is about suZi. So it's saying it's long-range mesh network that gives people the ability to connect more devices and expand the reach of their connected environments. So here it's showing, for example, two simultaneous houses next to each other being connected over a Zigbee network, so the devices are in separate houses here. Showing you about expanding the reach of your smart devices, learn how and why suZi aims to serve the market, so you can view the resources there. So moving on to the other tab, here's a press release which I found, and again link in the video description, so you may want to have a read of that. Then onto the last tab, we've got the certified product search. So this is a useful tool. So what you can do is scroll down, and then in the filter box here in the search, for example, you can type in a Zigbee product manufacturer. So in this case, I'll type in INNR, or inner as they're known, and then it will bring up the search results for their products that are Zigbee 3.0 compatible currently. In 2026, you should be able to start using this search facility and find where you can then decide on Zigbee 3.0 or Zigbee 4.0. So it should tell you which devices are compatible with Zigbee 4.0 and of course suZi as well. So that's a useful thing to know. So that will do it for this video. Short, I know, but hopefully it's given you an insight and basic information on Zigbee 4.0 and also the new suZi standard as well, which are being released by the CSA, so the Connectivity Standards Alliance, which are responsible also for Matter devices as well. So maybe Matter will not matter anymore, as the phrase goes. Maybe you can just switch from Zigbee 3.0 to Zigbee 4.0 and avoid going into the Matter and Thread route. Oh, and one other thing is, as soon as I can, I'll be bringing you some Zigbee 4.0 devices, so also keep a lookout for those videos with Zigbee 4.0 and suZi certified devices, which hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on early in 2026, so keep a lookout for those videos. Take care, and I'll be back soon. Bye for now.